Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Episode 2. So I have a couple little things I want to talk about that I'm going to be changing. I was actually really happy with the way Episode 1 turned out. I really enjoyed the editing process. I'm going to be switching to the dub. I have heard that the dub is actually really good. Dragon Ball has been about the only thing I've been able to tolerate in dub. Everything else I watch has been subbed. But I'm going to give the dub a try. I'm going to have the subtitles still on the screen. I am using Funimation, and the subtitles look a bit funky. Sometimes they're off the screen a little bit. If that gets really annoying, give me some feedback and I can maybe change things up. I've also been informed of the episodes that have end credit scenes that are going to be important for the story, so I'll be keeping an eye out for those. And I want to take some time to talk about episode 1 now that I've been able to dissect and absorb all the information that got given to us. So it was quite an overload of information and I felt quite overwhelmed, but now I kind of think I have a gist of what's going on. So we have Ed and Al, the two brothers, some sort of human transmutation thing gone wrong. Al's soul is bound to a suit of armor. Ed was missing a leg, and it looked like he gave up his arm to get Al's soul back. Isaac, the freezing alchemist, I thought might have been a character for the long haul, but eliminated in episode 1. And he was talking about, some corruption going on with King Bradley, or Fura Bradley, as he referred to him as. And he was having a chat with the Crimson Alchemist, who seems to be, kind of on the same page, but also just a little bit of a crazy guy. And with Bradley himself, he seemed very serious and about it when he took on the Freezing Alchemist. And then moments later, talking to Ed and Al, he was a very different character talking about, oh, this might be a nice story for my son. So they're asking questions about Bradley's character already. And we got a glimpse into Ed and Al's backstory. I'm really excited to learn more about that. I love that they're incorporating all these question asking scenes early. And then there's talk of transmutation circles and philosopher's stones and alchemy, and I'm sure we're going to start to get a lot of answers as to what these things actually are. So I'm really excited to. I reckon this might be a bit of a slower paced episode because there was a lot going on in episode 1. So maybe we'll learn a bit more about what's going on in the world and with the characters. But I'm very excited to continue this. I'm just hearing that this anime is just fantastic. So I'm going to keep this going. Hopefully get really absorbed. I've been told that you can get rewarded in this show by really paying attention to the details. And that's why I love to describe Attack on Titan to people. You get rewarded for paying attention, getting invested, making theories. So that's what I'm really going to try and do with this show. Really pay attention and stay present and focus on what's going on. So here we go, episode 2 of my first time watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing,
here we go.
and reconstructing matter.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It is impossible to create something out of nothing.
Okay.
Something of equal value must be given. This is the law of equivalent exchange.
Equivalent
The basis
exchange.
of all alchemy. There is a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation.
Was that Al, maybe? Yeah, okay, this is what they were talking about last episode.
A human soul.
An arm, apparently. I love that art style.
The story's about this priest in Lior. You
Lior,
think they're true?
okay.
They say you can transmute flowers out of thin air, right? I suppose all that leaves is the real thing, huh? The celestial stone that destroyed the city of Xerxes in one night. Some kind of object that amplifies alchemy.
Is that like a philosopher's stone? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
If we just get our hands on it somehow, I might be able to get your body back. They tell us everything but how to find it!
So he doesn't have his arm or leg, so I'm assuming his leg's metal as well. The first day. Okay, so it looks like they're going to see this priest about getting Al's body back.
Oh,
But
you
flashback.
boys.
Oh, it's their
Are you in
mom.
here messing up your dad's study again? And Ed, you
It's
know
a
better than to
transmutation
scribble
circle,
on the
right?
floor.
Here, watch.
That's alchemy, isn't it?
So it's quite a common
Did your
thing. That's
dad
really
teach you
cool.
that?
How can he teach us anything if he's not here?
Right, we read about it in
What
this
happened to him?
I'm sorry, did we mess up?
No, it's great. My little geniuses, you make me so proud.
Aw,
That was
I
it.
wonder what happened to her.
Giving us all the encouragement we needed. But then, in the summer of that same year,
Oh, here we
an
go.
epidemic swept.
Oh,
the
that's
country.
topical, isn't it?
Sickness came, and it took her.
That's tough.
brother.
So no parents.
And it's cold here.
10 years
Let's
ago.
go home, please. Once Dad comes back, everything will
Don't even talk about him! That bastard doesn't care about us. He's not our dad. He didn't even come from Mom's funeral.
So Dad's gone. Got a feeling we'll see him pop up at some point. 1904. Wow,
There
this
might
is way
be a way
back.
We could bring Mom back.
thought it said in all the books that using alchemy to make people is something you're not supposed to do ever.
To make people.
That's why it'll be our secret.
Not to make you any dinner!
Hey, what are you gonna do that for?
Hold up! Yeah, wait for us! Thanks for dinner!
Automail. Okay.
Come on, Ed, drink your milk too.
No, I hate milk.
If
Same,
you
I feel you.
Stay short forever.
You mean like you sawed-off old hag?
Hey! You can't say that.
Shut down mini witch!
Proceed.
Going back and forth with each other.
So, what kind of books are they?
So what happens? They try to get their mom back, and he loses Al?
Come on, no fair! You guys are always keeping secrets!
You know, whoever invented stew must have been a genius. It's even got milk in it, and it still tastes good.
True.
Someone came up with the idea to pour milk
There's the
into
suit of
vegetable
armor.
soup for the first time, right? Just one leap, that's all it takes. And it's what we need to figure out human transmutation. And so we began searching for the key that would unlock the secrets of human
Okay,
transmutation.
I'm really enjoying all this explanation we're getting here.
We trained with an alchemy teacher to prepare
Ooh.
our bodies as well as our minds. But we wanted to see Mom smile again. We
Aww.
wanted to go back to our lives.
They're
with
obsessed
her
with
the way
it.
they used to be. And we're ready. Water 35 liters, carbon 20 kilograms, phosphorus 800
Ingredients
grams,
for the human
salt,
transmutation?
250 grams. Right. Now the constructional formula.
Constructional formula to
Finally,
construct the
Some
bodies?
soul data.
This is pretty crazy stuff.
This is it, Hal.
Yeah, no good.
Something doesn't feel right.
We know this obviously doesn't end well. Oh dear, and there goes Al. Leg gone.
It can't be.
His hands?
Rebound?
A rebound. What is that? So they're taking Al, it looks like. Truth.
Who are you?
I am truth. I am all. I am one. And I am also you.
Mm,
You
I don't like
dared
that.
to knock on the door. Now, the door is open.
yeah, this is not what they were supposed to do.
Quiet, child. I will show you the truth.
That's terrifying.
It was like all of the information in the world was being poured into my brain at once.
Wow. Yeah, too much. Nah, that's how he loses his leg.
My head felt like it was about to burst. For an instant, it all became clear. The truth.
The truth of everything.
How was it?
Imagine being shown all of that. Everything.
My theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. All of the answers I need are right here. The truth about human transmutation.
Oh,
Please, you have to show it to me again.
Surely you knew.
got his leg. Hey.
It's the law of equivalent exchange, right?
So he exchanged his leg to be able to see all of that.
This can't be happening. This wasn't supposed to.
And Al is gone. Did he experience the same thing somehow?
Mom, please.
Oh, nah. So that's what they created. Yeah, that's messed up.
This isn't what we wanted. Help us. Help us.
That's heavy.
Help us. Help us, no.
And there's the suit of armor.
You won't take him too.
Oh, the leg, the blood trail, that's not right.
Take my leg. Take my arm. Take my heart. Anything you can.
Not your heart.
Just give it back. He's my little brother. He's all I have left.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Okay, so there's 1 year between them. That was a lot.
For now, anyway.
So Roy is the
Back
Flame
to
Alchemist,
command this
okay.
afternoon.
Oh, by
I
the
do
way,
like the dub.
if you're
This
leaving,
dub
I'll
is
go
pretty
ahead and
good.
give this to you. So, how are the Elrics doing? You keeping those boys out of trouble?
I'm their commanding officer, not their father.
Hey, Tell me something, Roy.
Interesting.
Why'd you decide that boy's gonna have to go through hell someday?
Hell, huh? Oh, they've seen hell.
Yeah, true.
And plenty of it.
Interesting. I like Roy here. I want to learn more about him too. Okay, 4 years ago. Yeah.
Where are they? Where are the Elric brothers? I want them found!
You have no reason to come marching in here.
Yeah, there we go.
We went to your house, we saw the floor. What was that? What did you do?
A disaster.
We didn't mean it. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Boy, are you?
That would be a
This is
shock.
surprise, to say the least.
Al is
I heard
now a suit of
reports that
armor.
There's a brilliant alchemist living in this town, so I came to check them out. I'd say he's more than qualified to become the state alchemist.
He's a
Should they
prodigy.
choose to accept the position. Given time, they may be able to find a way to get their bodies back.
Right
It's a
after
mutually
you stumbled
beneficial
into my
opportunity,
door,
it seems
half dead and
like.
Covered in blood.
Some tea?
Yes, thanks. Just
But we
Riza.
definitely saw
It's
Riza.
Riza.
Okay, I think we definitely saw
Nice
her
to
in the
meet you.
first episode. Riza Hawkeye. It's a cool name.
Have you ever had to shoot anyone?
Oh dear.
I hate what you soldiers do. Now you're here to take Ed and Al away too.
If they go, that decision will be theirs, and theirs alone.
I'm not forcing you. I'm merely offering you the possibility.
Whether to
I was gonna
move
say he
forward
looks
or
so
stay
depressed,
still,
but of course he'd
Sit
look
in that
like that
chair
after what
wallowing
just
in
happened.
self-pity?
it's their choice. They choose their own path.
If
I
you
like
believe
this.
the possibility exists for
Choose
getting
your own
bodies
path.
back, you should seek it out.
Miss Riza, why did you become a soldier?
Because there's someone I have to protect.
I like that. Who is it though?
Yes.
More questions. Aww, that's nice.
I hope we meet again someday.
It's a nice gesture. She wouldn't
Will
shake
they
her hand
come in?
before.
I've never seen anyone look so defeated.
Yeah, too right.
That's what you saw? No. There was fire in those
He's
eyes.
determined. He's seen everything.
How long will the surgery and rehabilitation take?
I'd say about 3 years, more or less.
3 years.
I'll do it in one.
Yes, mindset.
Have yourself spitting blood, you know that?
And while we're at it,
So this seems to be the
really
crux
gotta
of the
do.
show. Figuring out the human transmutation and getting Al his body back. Oh yeah.
Seems like you're in perfect shape.
Yeah, now I just
It's
need
cool to
trace
watch
an
them
algorithm.
train together.
I guess it's been a while since the last time I used it.
I know. Brother!
Yeah, I'd say that's right on the money.
You know, it's
Okay, I think
amazing.
I understand how it works a
You
little
can
bit
use
now.
the Transmutation circle.
You can do it too, can't you?
Me? No way.
So you didn't see it, did you?
Ah, I see. Okay, so he can do it because he saw everything, but Al did not. So Winry and the granny,
For real? You
how
can
he
try
got
acting
the
more like a girl
automail
than
arm and
like a
leg.
gearhead.
Because as long as you're wearing my automail, you're stuck with this gearhead whether you like it or not.
Look at Al.
Ah, would that be a steel prosthetic? You idiot. That's His Excellency Führer King Bradley.
He said, I'm not impressed. Deconstructing and reconstructing out of the floor. Yeah, okay, I think I understand a bit more now. That's really cool. It's like that one villain from My Hero. You can deconstruct and reconstruct.
You
He's
know,
sending a
there's
message
some
right
people
now.
who would see this as a good way to assassinate a VIP. In the future, you might want to rethink the way you conduct these examinations.
That's good. You clearly have nerves of steel, young man. I'd say you still have much to learn about the world.
True. Oh, did Bradley do that?
You put on quite a show, my naive young alchemist.
When did he draw his sword?
He's on a different level.
If Ed does become a state alchemist, does that mean you'll be going away?
Aw,
Yeah.
poor Winry.
This
Lost
silver
their parents,
pocket
but
watch will
now
serve as proof of
two
your
of her
state
friends.
certification. Congratulations. You've just officially become a dog of the military.
A dog of
By
the
order
military.
Führer King Bradley.
And that he is hereby granted the title of Fullmetal.
Full metal.
Along with their commission, state alchemists also receive a code name.
Oh, that's cool.
Officially, you will now be known as the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fullmetal Alchemist. What is that face?
It's nice and intimidating.
It is a good name, though.
I think that'll suit me just fine.
Okay, I'm an Ed fan. I'm here for it.
We're almost there.
Ooh, so this is what we saw at the end of episode 1.
The key to finally getting Al his body back. The Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, good. Good, very good. I feel a lot more secure in my understanding of what's going on now. So alchemy is the process of deconstructing and then reconstructing certain elements. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm keen to learn even more about it, but it's a really cool concept. So I got a lot of what I wanted out of this episode. It was a little bit slower paced. There was action, just in a different way. I'm actually surprised we saw the full picture of what actually happened with Ed and Al straight away in this episode after getting a glimpse of it last episode. So they lost their mom to an illness in an attempt to bring her back and create a human body, which is the taboo, the human transmutation. It took Al's body away. For the price of Ed's leg, the truth showed him a glimpse of everything. And in that, Ed was able to see that the human transmutation is possible. It just wasn't, it's missing something. That's why he wanted to see again. So I think there's a chance later on, he will maybe give up something else to get another glimpse at the truth. And there was one instance where the truth thing kind of looked the same as the gluttony we saw at the end of episode 1. We'll see if that ever comes back or if that's even a thing. And I just want to touch on, I don't want to jump on theories that might be too obvious or not, but obviously they were talking about Ed and Al's dad and that he's not in the picture, he's been away. Again, I could just be jumping on things too early, but I think the two obvious candidates for that we've seen are Roy and Bradley. There was one instance when Roy was talking and he said, I'm not their father. Again, might be too obvious, but he was showing a lot of concern about them. Like, I want these kids in this, as state alchemists. I'm going to go check on them. He was really concerned. He's like, where are they? I need to go find them. And then Bradley as well. Like, he's, of that age. And I think that would be a really interesting twist eventually. And it's only episode 2. I'm just saying what I'm thinking. So they're on the train heading to Lior, which was the place we saw. It was all red with that woman and the gluttony thing. So yeah, I think there might be a little bit of conflict coming up. But it does seem like the crux of the show is about human transmutation and trying to perfect all of that. This truth situation, getting Al his body back, obviously, and perhaps Ed's limbs as well. Still a lot of mystery around this Philosopher's Stone thing. They did have a little bit more information about it in that episode, which was nice. A little bit more development with Roy and Winry and Hawkeye. I've forgotten her first name, but that's a fantastic second episode. I feel so much more into this show now, and I'm really curious to see how many more alchemists they are. It does seem tied to elements, like they said. So we've seen freezing, we've seen flame, we've seen, I'm going to butcher the name. I'm really sorry. It was the full fist or the iron fist or something, which to me is really interesting. I wonder how that ties into how he's using alchemy, perhaps just with force or something. And obviously we've seen Fullmetal as well. So I'm really excited to see other elements, if there's going to be like wind and lightning and all that. But it's shaping up to be a really great journey. I did get a couple comments on my first video, which I was pleasantly surprised about. Great feedback that I've listened to and I have incorporated. So any more comments are more than welcome. Again, I'm just doing this because I'm having a lot of fun with it. But if I can make the viewing experience any better, of course, I'll do my best to oblige. But that's it. 2 episodes down, really enjoying the show, and I'm really keen to keep this going.